Hi everyone, this is Dr. Ann Jensen, and I'm doing this HeartSpeak live clearing series on truth detection versus lie detection because I really think it's the only way forward. Each one of us has to be able to distinguish a lie from a truth when we hear it, when we sense it, when we need to feel it. And that's the only way we're going to be able to do it, is by feeling it. We can no longer trust what we see. We can no longer trust what we hear. We can no longer trust our politicians, our scientists, our medical doctors. We can no longer trust the people that we've come to trust. So we have to trust ourselves and what we feel to be true and what we feel to be not true. And in other clearings I've done in the past week or so, it's been all about truth detecting. But there is a lot of stress around detecting a lie, and that's kind of how I grew up. I grew up knowing, feeling when someone was lying to me. I would be able to feel the lie. And then that in turn got me really angry. And I've come to realize that the anger was a sign that it's a lie. So you might be able to use that as well. When you get angry, look for the lie. I always say that when you get angry, look for the lie. But it also, you might be telling yourself the lie, so just be careful there. But regardless, let's do a clearing around being able to detect a lie. Okay? Now, just look for the feeling of a lie. Yeah, okay, and there's stress on that. Look for the feeling of a lie and feel how a lie feels to you in your body, in your mind. And remember that. All right? And then we're going to compare that feeling to, again, at the end of this clearing. All right, let's see what we're going to clear. It's related to an emotion. So fear, anger, sadness. Yeah, it breaks your heart. Sadness. It's like, so heavy in your heart, so heavy. Feel the sadness. Feel the sadness. Get the sadness juices flowing. So we're going to clear this. I'll guide you through clearing it. And we're going to take a specific posture during the clearing. And the posture is your hands are over your eyes and your head is tucked forward. And you're going to keep feeling sadness until we use the analogy of a tunnel in HeartSpeak. You go through the sadness tunnel, you go through the fear tunnel. This time we're going through the sadness tunnel. And it's like you have to keep digging your way through the tunnel, keep going through the tunnel until you emerge from the other end. And that will feel distinctly different than being in the tunnel. It will feel like, a breath of fresh air. It feels there's been a shift. And that's how you know you've emerged out of the sadness. At that point, you sit up with your eyes closed. And then I'll pivot you out. All right, so sadness, point information, specific, general, as a child. We're going to be our little selves when we clear this. You're going to be your little child self, little boy self, little girl self. And not that anything had to happen when you were little, but allow that child to clear it. Sometimes it's easier for them to clear it than our adult selves, and that's the only reason. All right, so let time collapse, be your child self. Put your hands over your eyes, tuck your head forward like you might cry, and look for sadness. Look for sadness. Take a big breath in and sigh the sadness out. You can make a noise or not. And you keep looking for the sadness, and it's probably this point in the video where you might want to pause it for you to be able to clear that sadness as fully later. So pause the video now if you're watching later. If you're watching live, just keep clearing the sadness. Keep feeling sad. Keep feeling sad. Sometimes I find it useful to imagine tying a string around the sadness and then pulling it out bit by bit. Sad. It's a lot of sadness, so just keep that sadness going. Keep working your way through your sadness tunnel. Keep going right through the sadness tunnel. Keep going, keep going. And then let's sit up with our eyes closed, but shoulders back, head back, chest out, palms open and up, ready to receive peace. Look for a sense of peace in your heart space. Peace. Peace. Sometimes it's hard to find peace, but when you find it, it's like, oh, there it is, and then drop into the peace and sit in peace for a moment. Sit in peace. Regardless of what's happening on your outside, external to yourself, you can still choose peace. Feel every cell full of peace. So you have so much peace. It's overflowing out of you into the people that you love and the people around you that might need it. Find peace. And then imagine anyone and everyone who needs a bit of this peace right now. Just fill them up with peace. But you're still full of peace. And so that everyone around the world is full of peace. And let's just enjoy that feeling for a moment before opening your eyes. Okay, and now see how your mind-body reacts to this. Look for the feeling of a lie. Yeah, it feels different, doesn't it? Look for the feeling of a lie. There's a lot more work we can do around that, but that's a start. And what you can do at this point is to re-watch this video so that you can get a deeper and deeper clearing of this particular layer. And you can share it to people that you may think might need it, specifically or generally reshare and post it on your wall. You can write a comment. I'd love to hear your comments. We need to be able to distinguish between lies and truth. And this is one way to be able to do it. So, thanks for watching. Please share, please comment, please rewatch and redo this clearing on yourself. And this is Dr. Ann Jensen. I'm the developer of the HeartSpeak process, and I'll see you next time.